Hey guys, I'm back. I told you I was going to do a post office video. That's not Liam, and of course that's Kyrie all in the background. Anyway, so questions that we have been getting. Number one, let me get comfortable first, child. I'm sorry. Whew. Number one, what happens in your 30, 60, and 90 days? A lot of people have been asking me this question. I don't know why this is not explained very well. But you go to your on-site job shadowing, which is 1 day. And I believe you go back to Carrier Academy for an additional 3 to 5 days, I believe. Don't quote me on those actual numbers, but I do know you do 1 day of job shadowing. With that being said, once you come back and you figure out that this job is exactly for you, no, you are not casing up a route by yourself. No, you're not. Normally, if, let's see, my station, we come in at 8:15. We come in at 8:15. And new CCAs will come in maybe at 9, 9:30, or maybe 10 o'clock. And you will get a portion of a route. Meaning, like myself, I'm on a 6-hour work restriction, which means my route is 8 hours, but I am not completing 8 hours. I'm only doing 6. So I would be giving away their time. So that would be 3 hours of time that someone else would get. And there we go. So forth and so forth. So you would normally get time from another route, or if the station has an auxiliary route, which is like 4 hours or so, you'll get there. We don't have an aux route at my station, so you'll just get time that's broken up amongst everyone. That's that. And they normally have you do that for quite some time, because essentially you're not going to know everything, and it's going to be overwhelming for you for quite some time. So that's normally what they do as far as what you're doing. You're not casing anything. You're just essentially there. In some rare instances, if you're at a station and they're really short staffed, you will, I guess, case a route if need be. Let's see, what else? Normally, like I said, the time that they give you is not a full 8 hours, but it probably will take you 8 hours because you knew. That's that one part. Jesus Christ. Everything was just in my head. I'm sorry, y'all. This is pregnancy brain. Jesus Christ. Oh, the new situation they have with CCAs coming in now, it is totally different from how it was when I started. Whereas though, you just work. You essentially work. Now, it is for the first 30 days, you're not working on Sundays, and you're only working 6 hours. So you're not fully getting 8 hours, nor are you doing Sundays. Whereas when I started, of course, Sunday delivery that wasn't then, but people after me, when they started, they worked Sundays immediately. So they're sort of kind of trying to help you guys out, and they're also sort of kind of trying to give you guys days off, opposed to how it used to be, where we worked weeks on end with no breaks. So that's something different that the post office is starting. They also have a couple of mass hiring events that's going on. I'm a little late with this. I'm really late. But they're having a bunch of mass hiring events where they're having hiring stations at actual post office stations, where they're doing everything right then and there. Fingerprints, all that other good stuff. They're doing it in a one-stop shop. So essentially, you're not waiting for anything. You're just there. And I guess you'll just have to check your spam emails for your invitation to start working. But also be pragmatic if they are still doing some things through emails, such as like your driver's record report, which is something that is like time sensitive. I want to say it's between 24 to 48 hours that you have to return that back in. That's that. Another thing I wanted to touch on as I scroll through some YouTube videos of new carriers that are just walking into the post office. Rule number one is that we are not allowed to record inside of the post office, nowhere in the building. There's nothing that you should be showing inside the post office, nor are you supposed to record while you're driving inside a postal vehicle. I know that it's kind of a catch-22 because I record while I'm in my personal car, which I probably shouldn't do, but it's a safety issue while you're driving the mail truck, and it's also a safety issue if you're recording inside the building. You never know what type of threats are coming from anywhere. So new carriers, please be mindful of that, because you will be fired for that. And I've seen quite a few people that have made YouTube pages and they're essentially inside the building showing you how, showing you the ins and outs of how things work. That's just not how it works. That's not standard. And so if you do see those videos, I would, watch them as much as you can, but 9 times out of 10 that person is fired. So you will never see me showing you how I case inside the station, because that's something that I cannot do. But there is videos where I've showed you clips and pieces of other videos that I've stolen, or pictures that I've taken from other websites or whatever the case may be, so that way you can see sort of kind of what I'm talking about and get a better understanding. But under any circumstance, please guys, do not record while you're in the post office and make it a video for other people to say, please God, no. With that being said, I know I had a lot of questions about how do I set up my truck. I am waiting for further guidance before I actually show you guys that part, because I don't want to get fired, for showing you guys that. So if I have to do like a mock situation, whereas I set up something in the house, I'll show you that. But I'm working on it. I also have a couple of series coming where we will actually be talking to clerks. It's a work in progress because everybody's schedule has to, work together. I'm also trying to get a couple of other carriers to have their insight on things, because my insight is my insight, and what I may think is hell, you guys may not think, just like my coworkers may not think is hell. So I will try to get these things pushed out for you guys. Just be mindful that, again, I am 7 months pregnant. I'm exhausted. And I'm like a walking accident at this point. Every time you turn around, I'm falling somewhere, child. But that's that. Like I said, I normally try to say congratulations to everybody that actually is in the building. I know it's hard. Keep your head up. Just make your 90. Nobody's saying you're going to be Sonic the Hedgehog when you walk in here, but just do your best. This job ain't for everybody. It's really not. Only the strong survive. So I wish you guys the best of luck with all the endeavors. Check out a couple of other YouTube pages with other mail carriers that may be a little more seasoned than me, because I don't always do everything by the book. That's not something that I'm proud of. But anyway, with that being said, that is what happens in your 90 days. That's what should happen in your 90 days. I will have another video where we'll be talking about contracts and misconceptions that new carriers have. Uniforms, again, I say this all the time. Get in contact with your local union hall. That way you can get uniforms, just in case you don't have your allotment yet and you want to be part of the mix and have a uniform. Or maybe a veteran carrier in your station has extra uniforms that they are not using. And you can go from there. I did have extra ones, but a few people reached out in my DMs and I shipped those off. So unfortunately, I don't have anything else that I can actually give out. That's about it. Like, that's it. Like, I'm trying to be is I don't know. I don't know the word that I want to use, but I don't want you guys to feel like you lost hope because, oh my God, you're at the post office and you just drank. Yeah, there's good and bad aspects of this lovely station. And just keep your head up. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to DM me. I am being a little more active with making these videos, as you guys can see, because I'm pushing out videos left and right now. Some of them are a bit old, but that is it. I want you guys to be great. That's the best words that I can say. Yay! So, I will be back with another video later on. I guess I'll talk to you guys whenever.
See you later, guys.